Hello and welcome to the first of our Advent videos. As we enter this Advent season, we are looking forward to Christmas. But what is Advent? Advent is a Latin word with ad meaning to and vent meaning come. At Advent, we remember God coming to us in the person of Jesus. We look back to this first coming, which we will celebrate in a few weeks. And we look forward to his second coming when he will return as the victorious King. But before we move into thinking about all the things I want to think about in this video, I want to ask you a very simple question. What do you hope for as we approach Christmas? If I was to ask my children, they would mostly say, Dad, I would love an amazing present. If I was to ask Em, my wife, she would say, I'm hoping for a great family day where we just enjoy each other's company, have fun, and there are just no disagreements. If someone was to ask me that question, I may well say, I'm hoping for snow and a couple of glasses of Chateau Neuf de Pape. Some of those things that we're hoping for may well be wishful thinking. And some of them maybe that will happen. However, the hope that I want us to think about is what it looks like to have a deep-rooted biblical hope. We mostly all know and met someone who is an eternal optimist. Whatever the circumstances, they believe it's going to be okay. They can always believe that things will work out for the best. But biblical hope isn't focused on circumstances. In fact, the most hopeful people in the Bible recognize there is no evidence that things will get better, but they choose to hope anyway. One way we can begin to hope is that we remind ourselves of the faithfulness of God, a loving God. In Lamentations, we see these words. Yet this I call to mind, and therefore I have hope. Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed. For his compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. It's God's past faithfulness that motivates us for hope for the future. We look forward by looking backward, trusting in nothing other than God's character. But also, we can base our hope on the one we celebrate at Christmas. The Christ child who comes to us, the eternal Son of God who comes in the form of a baby. At Christmas, we will read these verses again and again. For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be upon his shoulders. And he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. Of the greatness of his government and peace there will be no end. The zeal of the Lord Mighty will accomplish this. You see, as we look around and we see the difficulty of what this year has been, and even as we look forward, we can look forward with hope based on a person, the person of Jesus. We can trust in his faithfulness from the past, and we can look forward to the day when he will come back as the victorious King, the one who will transform the whole of creation, the one who will make all things right. And so as we enter this Advent season, I ask, will you begin to trust and hope in him? Trust in him because of who he is. Thanks for listening.